Okay, so some of you might be wondering, what is this dream arc? In the sense of, is this therapy? Is this shamanism? Is this personal development? What category does this fit into? And one thing I can say for sure about the dream arc is that it is very, very difficult to describe, and it doesn't fit very easily into boxes. And it's very possible that after your own experience of this journey, you're going to be in a much better position to say what the dream arc actually is. Although it's also likely that what it ends up being for you will be different from what it ends up being for other people. That said, I think it's pretty safe to say that we, Richard, Sally, Elijah, and I, do feel that the dream arc falls best under the category of personal transformational work. So this means that while we may be drawing inspiration from shamanic lineages and practices, and we have invited real-world wisdom keepers from all over the planet to share their knowledge, their art, their prayers with you, and we extend a deep and ongoing invitation for you to learn more from them and to get involved in their inspiring work, this is not a course in shamanism. And similarly, though it's true that working with the dream arc can have profoundly therapeutic and healing benefits, and we will do our best to empower you to move through the various realms of consciousness safely, intuitively, and in a grounded way, the dream arc is not therapy. Now, there are so many ways to think about and hold your dream arc experience. You can see it as a deep dive into the collective unconscious. The dream arc is a weaving together of lineages, a quantum web, a collective synthesis, a dream field that has been created to invoke and support a profound process of remembering in you. Every time you fully receive an offering of inspiration or one of the invitations extended to you, you will be participating in the restoration of the eternal bond between yourself and all of nature, within and out. Between yourself and your own heartbeat, between yourself and the animals, between yourself and the trees, the mountains, the rivers, the oceans, the winds, the planet, the cosmos, and of course between yourself and each other. Another way to think about the dream arc is that it's a giant invitation to have an embodied and increasingly evidence-based experience of optimism. It's a chance to engage and enjoy a positive conspiracy practice, to realize that no matter how things may look or feel, you are living in a loving, intelligent universe that's designed to give you what you need and as much as you can receive. The dream arc asks you, how much beauty can you receive? How much aliveness, connectivity, intimacy, and fulfillment can you allow into your life? It demonstrates in concrete ways that you don't actually need to attract anyone or anything. All you need to do is perceive and open yourself up to receive. It's all here right now, the universe within you and the universe all around you. There is an intelligence in nature that is not generic. It is tailored to the person, the place, and the moment. The dream arc is an invitation for you to open up to receive that intelligence, to get in your bones that you are an essential, ever-evolving part of this unfolding cosmos, that you have an essential role to play in our shared ecosystem of consciousness. The dream arc wants to give all of us, me included, as many opportunities as possible to tap into this truth in our everyday lives. And the more we know it in ourselves, the more we'll be inspired to affirm this truth in our attitudes and actions, and the more coherent we become, the more we'll be in a position to inspire blossoming trust in the people around us, to take care of the land we are so blessed to live in, to protect the living beings who live on that land with us, and so on and so on. Another way to think about the dream arc is that it's powerful medicine for the times we're living in. I'll be sharing a great deal about this during my Rosy Riffs, and Richard will too, but let's just say that we are living in times when so many of us are suffering from isolation, a sense of meaninglessness, an unprecedented level of fear, stress, confusion, and anxiety. We're overdosing on information and we're starving for wisdom. We're living on screens and medications and being pulled farther away from our own bodies, the natural world, and each other. Now, I recently learned that the definition of apocalypse is actually revelation, or that which is uncovered. And with that definition in mind, we could easily say that we're living at a time in our world where deep truths are being revealed, personal and collective shadows arising to the surface so that we can see them clearly and participate in a process of deep healing and transformation. Similarly, while so much of the old seems to be falling apart, the new, the possible, is coming into the light. Our true evolutionary potential is peeking out from the shadows, beckoning us to explore and embody it. The dream arc provides us with concrete ways to engage in a spiritual practice of revelation. It gives us tools, the guidance, permission we need to let the meaning and purpose of our lives be revealed to us. The dream arc also offers us a synchronistic, intuitively guided, and infinitely creative journey back into nature, into its deepest, widest, and wildest sense. Nature is everything but reductionist, isolationist, transactional, conquering, compartmentalizing, sterilizing, extractive, or solitary. Nature is holistic, inclusive, mutual, collaborative, coherent, fertile, immersive, and interdependent. So you could say that the dream arc is a process that gently and playfully takes us on a journey from a state of disconnection to one of connection, from a state of forgetting to one of remembering, from a state of imbalance to one of balance, from a chronic state of hypervigilance to a calm state of being awake. It takes us from fear to trust, despair to discovery, from rigidity to flexibility, trauma to healing, pushing to playfulness, subservience to sovereignty, from polarization to unity, from resistance to resilience, from compartmentalization to holism, from overbearing seriousness to constructive perspectives that could never exist without a giant dose of humor. So the dream arc takes us from one-size-fits-all fixes to a multiplicity of creative solutions. It takes us from simplistic thinking to holistic understanding, from this or that to this and that. The dream arc is not here to warn us that we better take care of our planet or else we'll die. It's here to invite us and inspire us to take care of our planet because we want to preserve all that is sacred and beautiful. Whew, so that was my attempt at describing what the dream arc is and what the dream arc can do for us. And I still feel I have just scratched the surface. So for now, I just want you to look forward to what's to come. I have such a strong feeling that in a very short while, you're going to be calling upon your protectors, receiving life-changing messages, taking leaps you didn't think you'd ever take, experiencing deep healings, gleaning wisdom pearls from your dreams and the imagination, waking up where you've been sleeping, feeling infinitely more connected to yourself and the world around you, making important life changes, honing your inner and outer treasure hunting skills, becoming a true spiritual warrior, going on all kinds of inspiring inner and outer journeys, awakening your inner child, and having some serious fun. And while all that's taking place, know that I'm here holding the vision of you emerging from this experience and these challenging times profoundly transformed, or rather more like yourself, more in your right life, more connected to your surroundings, and more anchored in an experience of calm and inner stability no matter what than you've ever been.